in this lecture, as a part of minimizing low power leakage, we will discuss how the CAD tools are playing role to minimize the means for lower power by making use in case of the VLSI circuits. So in a chip, particularly if you will see, chip size is goes on increasing, but the number of transistors are increasing. Of course, the packaging density also increasing. Not only packaging density, the speed also increases. So it is also concentrates on the dynamic and static power dissipations. In RTL coding, there is no provision to use multiple threshold voltages, multiple VDDs, body biasing, power gating. Okay, so there is no traditional Verilog or VHDL coding using the static power reduction technique. So here the commonly used techniques like to reducing the switching activity, to reducing the power dissipation, bus encoding, clock gating, finite state mission assignment. So these things and all it's not available. Okay, so without using the CAD tools, all the low power techniques are going to be not coming to the existence. So how we can overcome this? Actually if you will see here, what are all the issues we are supposed to be consider is power domains, power state, level shifting, switching activity, retention, isolation, power distribution. All these parameters already we have studied in the earlier lectures. Okay, there are two power formats. One is UPF, unified power format. The another one is common power format, CPF. Okay, actually here if you will see, the company that is Accelera, it has been developed this UPF. Okay, so if you will see here, the Accelera, why we are preferring the Accelera is, okay, it accepted by several standards. That is why we used to prefer this Accelera UPF. And particularly it is accepts, it will do the steps like synthesis. Of course here we have so if you will see, in case of this Accelera, it provides a consistent format to specify power aware device information that cannot be specified in VHDL code or any hardware description language. Okay, so that is why we used to prefer this. Okay, so particularly if you will see, it is going to be mixed with the RTL along with the UPF. Okay, so and we are going to be do the synthesis process. So when we will do the synthesis process, automatically what will happen is, okay, the output of synthesis process, it is nothing but the netlist. So netlist, again it is going to be included with the UPF, and we will go for the placements and routing. Okay, all these things are we are going to be enter into the what is that simulation or synthesis or routing, verification, everything it is going to be done over here. That is why we used to prefer this what is that Accelera UPF. Okay, next we will see the design flow. In design flow, if you will see, first we will have the definition. Okay, where we will define the power domains and logical power intent, all these things. But all these things are we are going to be defining by making use this UPF. Next one is verification. In this verification, particularly it will concentrates on the power ups and down behavior. Means particularly we will go for the multi voltages. Okay, and multi VDD. So so all these static rule checks are going to be done over here. Next one is synthesis. Okay, so in case of the synthesis, okay, the top down multi voltage, multi supply, next multi threshold, each and everything is going to be synthesized. Okay, next coming to the physical implementation. So if you will see in case of this physical implementation, we are supposed to concentrate on power switch planning, power network implementation, voltage areas. Next, if you will see power aware placements, clock gating, clock tree synthesis, everything we are going to be done by making use this physical implementation. Next, coming to the checking. Okay, so here what will happen, the lower power formal rule checks. Okay, next the power analysis, and at last it is going to be develops the low power device. Okay, now we will see what are the CAD tools we are going to be making use here. That is nothing but Synopsys, next Cadence, next Atrenta, Magma, as well as sequence design. Okay, if you will see the roadmap, how it has been developed. If you will see in case of that roadmap, particularly before 2008, okay, we used to go for the what is that tailoring version. So there we have only the single VDD. Okay, next we have entered into the mainstream. So when we have entered into the mainstream, okay, all multi voltages, clock gating, next what is that empty CMOS, that is multi-threshold CMOS, power gating, everything it has been entered when we have particularly in the year of 2008. Okay, next when we enter into the 2009, okay, around 2009 we have gone for the advanced user, where we have incorporated the body biasing, MV power with gating, everything. Of course, at last we have entered into the cutting edge, what right now we are doing. Okay, here we have adaptive voltage and frequency scaling, dynamic voltage frequency scaling. That is how the roadmap has been developed for this particular CAD tools technology. Next we will see how the Synopsys tool is going to be works. Okay, so here of course the company, that is nothing but Eclipse, they have developed this Synopsys tool. So particularly they have given solution for the lower power. Okay, so here what they have done is power aware tools at all levels of design hierarchy, starting from early architectural level to the system level analysis. So they have been started, okay, from the architecture level to the system level, that is particularly the RTL synthesis, test, physical implementation and sign off. Okay, so and it is going to be highly supported for this Accelera unified power format. Okay, so here it has been developed for the CAD tool. This is the one of the best CAD tool which we are going to be making use. Particularly here we are supposed to discuss about the two parameters. One is innovator, another one is design where. Okay, so if you will see the innovator, what is the meaning of innovator is it provides virtual platform between architecture level to the system level. It is very useful tool at design step. Okay, it develops various IPs. But whereas coming to the VCS, okay, here we will do compilation, simulation and find out the functionality. But VCS cannot take power intent information in the design. So we will incorporate, okay, the VCS along with the MCVS. So here if you will see, it provides a virtual platform at architecture and system level. Virtual platforms are simulation models, okay, of all components. Okay, it will calculate the dynamic power, everything. So here we will have the system level, okay, model as well as the architecture level model where we are going to be providing. Thank you.